This appears to be for the PC only. Critical fixes prevent writing empty save game files. This fixes the future loss of save games. Sadly, lost save games, unfortunately, can't be restored, hence why it says lost. This isn't the lost and found, people. Restoring access to save games you've been locked out of, missing permission issue. You should now have the permission to use these save games again. Saving now creates a backup of the previous save state, which is loaded if the most recent save got corrupted. Fixed a potential crash during the tutorial. Improvements and new features added the option to reset controls to default. In the controls menu, this does not include the steering wheel settings. Please don't touch my steering wheel, or I'll throw it at your head like a frisbee. Improved the confusing bus selection with keyboard and mouse. Now you can just click and hold to accept your bus choice. The other old method for accepting still works. For controller, nothing changed. Gameplay fixes. Perfect stopping position when bus kneeling is on should now be more consistent. Before, the kneeling of the bus often prevented this from happening. NPC drivers will now despawn when they cannot walk to their seat to prevent them from blocking the view in the bus cockpit. Passengers no longer suddenly spawn in the bus. Bus, what the heck was that? If another player is driving the bus or bus is not on a route. When taking over a bus from the depot, it no longer spawns with passengers and puts you directly into the driver's seat. Yeah, that's some weird voodoo shit going on right there. Fixed a bug where the length and duration, you know what I'm saying, of a route was not calculated correctly. District names are now only shown once per route. Multiplayer fixes. Player is now assigned the correct route when joining a convoy. Joining a convoy should no longer get the camera stuck on the previous bus. Ambient assignments didn't show their reward text on clients. Now they are shown for both server and client. Locked decals are now locked for everyone in a multiplayer session. Driven buses, routes, and drive events now also show up for clients on the payday screen in multiplayer. Improved the stability of the back part of bendy buses in multiplayer. I don't know what's going on in the back of the bus that you're bending it, but, you know, to each their own. UI fixes. Removed empty notification text when trying to activate cashier mode while driving. The camera will also no longer bounce weirdly in this situation. General settings. Options now display the correct tooltip when hovering over them. Fixed the display of route duration while creating/editing a route. Fixed texture the selection square during bus and character customization instead of a white block. It should now look nicer. The ramp button in the action menu should now be correctly highlighted. Move the NPC non-player character, in case we don't know what NPC means. And NPV, non-player vehicles. Spawn rate settings to the company session settings, as they should crash the game when changed in the main menu. Removed thousands separator from the resolution in the settings menu. 1080 or 1.080 is now 1080. Bus fixes. Fixed bendy bus joints. They had arthritis. Just poor little Robotussin. Okay, that's enough of that. This prevents them from breaking apart when a player walks through them. Mind you, with how idiotic the AI is, I wouldn't be surprised them constantly walking into buses. Fix some seat adjustment issues. Before you had to use the numpad keys, and not every keyboard has those. Now it's the arrow keys. This can now also be rebound in the control settings. You can move your seat? What? Fixed wraps on the interior monitors for the Man Lions City CNG. Articulated. Fixed floating stickers in a Scania bus. Fixed wiper animation of Man Lions City 18C. Fixed bus LED displays showing the name of the next station twice. See what I did there? That was me trying to be funny. Bus improvements. Improved steering curve on Man Lions City A26 and Cetra S418 LE Business. Add a texture to the Isataro. Interior lights increased the intensity of lights in the Isataro and improved their performance. General visual fixes / improvements. Tweaked very high shadow quality a bit so it looks better than high. That's kind of the idea. Reduced stretching floors of rooms behind some windows. Fixed material of certain rocks when viewed from a distance. Tweaked the quality of some trees when viewed from a distance, because when we're driving, what we're paying attention to is how trees look in the far distance. I'm just being a smartass. Improved visual quality of some faraway assets and fixed some that were broken. Probably from the AI bonking into stuff and breaking it. Map fixes, Angel Shores. Tutorial no longer gets blocked if the player closes the door before Mira onboards. Bet you're staying with me. Take off. GPS in mission number 2 now always leads to the correct paint shop. Made the first voiceover in mission number 2 conditional to prevent it from playing even when the mission was already partially done. Reworked UI tutorial of mission number 7, source and sync, to make it more stable. During the mission hop off, Mira can no longer get stuck in midair if the player doesn't complete the mission goals as intended. Made the transit station glass panels transparent again. Fixed flying grass at multiple places. Moved foliage or foliage into the correct subtile, which should result in less popping. Removed some of the landscape holes where people got stuck. Fixed player being stuck on an NPC bus despawning in the depot. The Seaside Valley. Detection for the first objective of the mission takeoff now works correctly. General improvements. Improved memory usage of missions. Note, and I quote, "We are aware of a bug concerning the backup of steering wheel settings. This bug causes the deletion of such settings and hinders you from creating new bindings. Should this come up, you'll observe that the binding menu simply closes, causing the game to be unresponsive to any inputs. This situation can be solved by deleting input preset in the following locations. C, users, username, app data, local, bus simulator 21. Saved, save games, blah, blah, blah. Okay? We will release a hotfix to tackle this issue. They're going to tackle it. Remember, this is an actual update, not a hotfix. This is our first update that we've gotten on PC. I have no idea what's going on with the console. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. But there you have it. Update number 1. Normally I'm used to like some funky numbers, like, you know, bunch of numbers. This is just update 1. Anyhow, if you liked the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. It greatly helps support the channel with the algorithm and making me a little bit more relevant in search results when people are looking shit up online. You didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down, and I'll run over your foot 10 times with my Scania 18. Is it 18? Whatever. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, I mean, naturally that would be great. But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. Maybe I'll see some of you in the next video. Bye for now.